following podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Remember, the first rule of gambling responsibly is to bet with your head and not over it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cousin Vito's Casino Podcast proudly presents your guide to enjoying gambling. And now, direct from the bar, your cousin and mine, Cousin Vito!
Welcome everybody to Cousin Vito's Casino Podcast, your guide to enjoying gambling. I'm your host, Cousin Vito, and together, we're going to make luck happen at the casino. Thank you for checking out episode number 131, and I'd like to welcome back my buddy, my pal, my cousin, Cousin Mikey.
Hey, Vito, good to be back.
Mikey, great to have you back on the show. It feels like it's been a while. We haven't thrown dice together in a little bit. Hopefully we could have some luck coming up in these next few trips we have.
Yeah, I know. It has been a while, and we got a couple back-to-back in the next few weeks, so that's pretty exciting.
Oh, yeah, Mike. We have a great pre-game episode for everybody here, because coming up next Saturday, we're heading to Mohegan Sun for Fargo Poker, and then just a couple weeks after that, we're heading to MGM Springfield for my birthday bash and thanks gambling. So hopefully we can win on the first one and then win more on the second one. And it's like a great couple weeks here. A great little month we have together.
That'd be awesome. Right in time for Christmas season. So
we're going to go over both those events a little bit. And also we have a little pigskin pick'em. Now I know this is releasing a little late this week. It's Saturday. So it's a Cousin Vito Saturday special here technically. But the games are tomorrow, so people might listen to this. You might be able to retroactively just hear what we picked, and you'll know if we're stupid right off the bat, because you'll know what happened already, so it could be interesting here.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you're out of the pick'em, Mike. I went out too. So.
I went out week 2, so.
Yeah, so we're both pathetic. All right, but we're going to root for the people left. We're going to get into that. So, you know what, Mike? We're going to open up in chronological order here. We're going to open up with a little Fargo poker chat. Then we'll go into some pigskin pick'em, and then we're going to have more details on Thanks Gambling, Mike, because this event's really shaping up to be something interesting. We have tier matching, we have a room block, we have a special VIP red carpet or something. We'll see. I'm going to read all the information we have, and I want everyone to get geared up for it, too, because after Fargo, we're doing that, and then it's holiday season, baby.
That's what we were discussing before, and I've never seen a casino give this much to a group, so
yeah, usually
some pull.
You're pulling teeth, so yeah, Chris is a no joke, so we're going to get this done. We'll see. Worst case, we're all going to have some fun, play some craps, play some slots. We got the high limit slot pull, but we'll get into that a little bit later. And then we're also going to do our pigskin pick'em. So Mike, you want to jump into a little Fargo poker here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
Mike's poker face, Mike's poker face. Mike's poker face, Mike's poker face. Mike's poker face.
I love it.
Ooh, baby, Mike, even though my monitor's blocking half your face, I can see the top half of your poker face over there. And I don't know, have you been doing any studying, Mike? You having a good time with this?
I think just going with the plan I've been using the past 2 years, just winging it.
Winging it, okay. I can see that.
I have been my wife's best friend. I've been playing with her husband whenever I go up there. So I've been playing a little bit.
So you've been getting a little home game practice.
Yeah, he loves it, and he's actually going to be accompanying me there this tournament.
Wow, we're multiplying at Fargo here, Mike. So yes, the fall annual recreational gambling outing, and we've been talking about this for weeks here. But sign-up's ending soon, Mike. Today is October 12th. Sign-up ends October 13th. Now, I want to, there have been times I could pull some strings if somebody really needs to get in late or something happens. So, but try and register in time, and if not, give me an email. Maybe I could make it happen for you if Sil wants to come in late.
Very generous.
Yeah, I tried, Mike. I'm a slacker too, so I have a little sympathy, embedded sympathy for people that are late to these things. So as usual, it's several days of games, but Mikey, me and you are going to be there Saturday, October 19th for the No Limit Hold'em Bounty event, 100 plus 20. So that's the big one.
Yep.
Last year, I made it pretty far. You had that great. You got knocked out and then made more playing craps than I made in the freaking tournament. I was like, what's going on here?
That was the greatest day of craps I ever had. So we can get into that more if you want. But
yeah, no, we'll do a rehash Fargo Fargo crap story in a second here. So we're going to be playing that at 11 a.m. I'm going to try and make the breakfast. I have a a wedding the night before, Mike. So hopefully I'm not like gonna get put up in a wheelchair here after the wedding, because I usually like getting all my dance on, eating the hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try and make the breakfast. But worst case, I'm gonna be there for the event. We'll see how it goes. And that isn't all though. The 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. private craps games. Those are two things that we know what they are, and I am looking forward to. A $5 craps. Mike, I haven't played craps in a while, but $5 craps is going to feel like a discount rate.
I know, right? I'm excited for it.
And there's also a Midnight Madness tournament, which I'm on the fence. We're going to see how the No Limit Hold'em tournament goes, because usually Saturday by midnight, I'm like Frankenstein walking around the casino after playing all day and having cocktails. So we'll see if midnight will be my witching hour. But I might go into the Midnight Madness tournament.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to play the day through and depend on what time I leave. I'll definitely make it to the 8 o'clock craps table. That's for sure.
Oh, I'm going to be there 100%. And actually, Mike, I have a wrestling show that night in Bethany, Connecticut. I was going to try and make them both, Mike, but after my shenanigans, the last show, I was banned from ringside for the heavyweight title match.
Oh, wow.
So very coincidentally, I have this other event to go to, but I'm going to be rooting King Brian Anthony against Darby Allin, Mike. The guy we're fighting, this guy Darby Allin, he's like a big star now. He's on TNT every week.
Wow.
Yeah, he's fighting Chris Jericho next week. So we'll see. Hopefully the King can win the title. And if not, I'll be back next show. Maybe I'll get beat up by him, become famous somehow.
There you go.
So it's a big night, October 19th, Mike. All right, Mike. Well, what we're going to do here is, last year we had some fun. You took a poker quiz.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, isn't that great for you? So I'm on the beatthefish.com, and the term fish, Mike, is pretty much what we are at the poker table. We're the guys that everyone's gunning for.
Yeah.
And we're revealing it all here, so anyone who listens, they'll know all our weaknesses, which is pretty much
people
everything.
start salivating when they hear I'm coming to a poker table.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? The other thing is, the thing about guys like you never know what the hell they're going to do. So sometimes, like even me, I might be a little more advanced, but sometimes I'm more predictable because I'm trying to be smart. So I'm doing what I think is a smart move. Where you could blindside somebody. They won't know what's coming. They'll be like, he has 3-4. Why would he go in with 3-4? And you'll be like, oh, thanks, full house. So
yes, this is true.
You see the look on their faces. So this beatthefish.com/poker-quizzes. There's three quizzes on here, Mike. We have the 10 revealing advanced poker tournament test questions, the 10 most effective poker pot odds quizzes, and the top 10 simple poker IQ questions. So we're going to go with the top 10 simple poker tournament IQ questions for you here, Mike.
Okay.
And last year I reviewed the quiz first. I made sure everything was above board. We're doing this live on the show this year, Mike. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna head down. Here we go. All right. Okay, well, we're gonna start out, Mike. You have 3 choices here. What is a sit and go tournament? A, it's the same as any other poker tournament with basically unlimited entrants. B, a special table in some land-based poker rooms where players sit to wait until their tournament seat is ready. Or C, a special single table tournament, usually with 2, 6, 9, or 10 entrants. The top 2 finishers get paid in a 6-person sit and go, and the top 3 get paid in a 9 or 10 player tournament. So wordy answers, Mike. What is a sit and go? A, B, or C?
Well, okay, so this is an educated guess because I never heard of this in my life. Would I go with C, I guess? Maybe it's only... let me explain my reasoning.
Oh, boy.
Maybe it's...
you might be better off not explaining your reasoning.
It's multiple players. People are waiting to enter.
All right.
Sit and go.
Very scientific breakdown of why you picked
so
that.
C is my answer.
Correct. You're
Wow.
1 for 1. You did it. Sit and go tournament. So people, you sign up for Foger. You go to FargoPoker.com. Mike's one of the guys in this $100 tournament, so and it's a bounty tournament, so you knock him out, you get $10. You're $10. Your big money sign. All right, so Mike, this is actually more this quiz is okay. We'll see. What's a satellite tournament, Mike? A tournament that awards an entry to another tournament instead of a cash prize. B, a tournament that's played in one of the rooms surrounding the main poker room. Or C, a tournament played in space. Now, if you pick C, I do want to hear your reasoning.
I'm going to say A.
I'm going to go with A, a tournament that awards an entry to another tournament instead of a cash prize, Mike. Yes, you are correct.
Oh, nice.
That is a satellite tournament. So that's like me. When I want to get into the World Series, I'm not going to want to fork over 10 grand. I'm going to have to play in 10,000 satellite tournaments and hopefully luck in one day. So that's a satellite. All right, Mike, you're 2 for 2.
Okay.
All right, here we go. What's a free roll poker tournament? A tournament where you get free rolls to eat. B, a special tournament with no entry fee, but real prizes. Or C, it's the same as the free play tables you can play online, but in a tournament format instead of a cash game format. A, B, or C, what is a free roll tournament?
I'd say B.
B, a special tournament, no entry fees. Mike, you're 3 for 3 here. This is good. And I didn't review this or anything, so I didn't know if this was going to be a big embarrassment for both of us. So you're on a roll here. 3 for 3. Whew, I'm getting nervous.
Okay,
All right, here we go. Now, this one will pertain to our tournament, and so I'm really going to hope you get this right. What is blind structure? Okay, don't sweat it. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
A, I'm sure the blind structure has something to do with how much the blinds are, but who cares how fast the blinds go up? We all have to play by the same rules. That's A. I can't believe that's an answer. That's A, though. B, the blind structure is the amount of blinds at each level of the tournament, and how long between levels is how fast the blinds go up. Okay. And then C, the window coverings in the poker room, which became popular point of discussion in the 2000s. What is the blind structure? This is like almost unbelievable.
I'm going to say B on this one.
B, the blind structure is the amount of the blinds at each level of the tournament, how long it takes. I really hope it is. You're right, Mike.
Oh, yes.
It's unbelievable
Wow.
here. You are now 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4. You got the blind structure. I didn't know if you thought it was going to be the curtains that hang. Oh, my God. Here we go.
Maybe year 1 I might have thought
Yeah,
that.
you would have been like, I did notice those blinds hanging over there. All right, number 5 here, Mike. Is the following statement true or false? True or false? I'm a great cash game poker player, so I should be able to be a good tournament player without changing my game much. True or false?
I would say false.
False. I like that, Mike. Correct. You picked the answer correct, and that's true because it's a totally different strategy in a tournament. You have to really worry about that blind structure. You have to look at the time. How many people are left? How many chips do you have? What are the blinds going to be? There's so many different things that are factors in a tournament than when you play a cash game.
Yeah.
So there you go. I'm just, I'm proud of you, Mike. You're 5 for 5. Here we
Nice.
go.
Thank you.
All right, one more, and you can't get below a D minus, so we're doing good. All right, here we go. I see the pros on television getting all in with ace-king against a lower pocket pair all of the time. I've read that these hands are basically coin flips. Since the pros are always doing it, shouldn't I do it every chance I can too? Yes or no?
I would say yes.
You would say yes, Mike. Wrong. You're first wrong. Okay, here we go. The best tournament players prefer to never have to get in a coin flip situation. You lose a coin flip 50% of the time, so they have a 50-50 chance to get knocked out of the tournament if they go all in on a coin flip. If this happens twice, they only have a 25% chance of surviving. The third time lowers your chance of surviving to 12.5%. The chance of staying alive goes down as you add the coin flips. You usually see these hands edited to make the decent TV show exciting. I paraphrase that area. Often what you see is players getting short stacked and they're forced to make a big play. They often push all in with ace, king, or a small pocket pair. So
Okay, my first.
don't do it, Mike.
All right.
Just because the pros do it, the show's edited, be aware that usually when that happens, there's some sort of underlying chip issue with somebody that they have to go all in.
Yeah, understood.
So if you got only a couple blinds left in your little stack you have, and you got a pocket pair of eights, maybe you go all in then.
Yeah.
That's the time. All right.
Okay.
So there you go. What do you? You're not doing too bad here. You got one wrong, 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. So that 1 out of 5. So you're on number 7 now, huh? Mm-hmm. The pros are always bluffing in TV tournaments, Mike. It seems like they bluff way more often than I'm used to bluffing in my cash games. How often should I bluff in a tournament? A, about the same as in cash games. B, less often than in cash games. C, more often than in cash games. This is a tough one. I don't even know what I would go with here, Mike.
I I'm thinking B, less often, just because maybe the way to survive is to, fold your cards.
It could be. I was thinking the more often, but we'll see. I really don't know this.
Okay.
Less often? No, we were both wrong. About the same. Look at that. Yeah. So wrong. And you don't want to. You want to do about the same amount of bluffs. You're not changing your thing here. All right. So you want to do it about the same. Look at that. That was fitting there. All right. Next, you're playing in a large multi-table tournament, and the top 100 finishers end up in the money. The tournament has 110 players left, and you have an average chip stack. If you simply fold every hand, you can reach the money with no problem. So you make your money back if you fold every hand. An early position player moves all in, and another player calls. They both have larger chip stacks than you. You look down and find pocket kings. What should you do? This is tough, Mike. So you're 10 people out of the money here. So let's say you bought into a $1,000 poker tournament, or even let's say it's Fargo somehow. It's $100. So you're going to make a little more than let's say $1,000 though, because then you'll be really happy if you made the money.
Yeah.
So there's 10 people. If you just fold, you're good. So a person in early position goes all in. So you're saying you come out
before the flop. We're thinking.
Yeah. So you have small blind, big blind, and then let's say that guy or the next guy say, "I'm all in." Mm-hmm. So you're like, okay, this guy's all in. No, I'm not a poker pro, so this is what I'd be thinking. I'd say, okay, that person, depending on their chip stack, they don't give anything if they have a lot of chips or little. It says that they both have larger chip stacks than me. And I'm about average, so they're actually above average. So this person's going all in early, in an early position. So I'm saying they should have a good hand, being that they're exposing themselves to a lot of risk and they're early. They're not trying to make some sort of play from the dealer position.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would be like, "Ooh, this is interesting. They have more chips than me. Am I going to call this?" Then another guy moves all in. An early position player, another player calls. So then another guy or girl before me goes all in also. Oh my God, I would be horrified here. And then I have pocket kings. So I'm pretty happy here, pocket kings, but 2 people are in ahead of me, and I'm average. God.
I think for me it depends on how hard the battle was to stay within.
Well, you'd be all in here though. They have both had more chips than you, so this is your tournament life no matter what. You either are folding pocket kings or you're going all in.
I probably fold just to try to get my money back.
I could see that. There's the A is call, nobody folds pocket kings. B is fold, and C is flip a coin. Gee, man. I don't know. You're thinking fold?
I'm thinking fold.
The only reason I would think fold is because I feel like they probably both have aces, or they both have pockets. My pocket king should be good. They probably have an ace high over me. All right, you're going to say fold. We'll go with fold. I'm curious. I don't know what I would do. I would be sweating this. I'm going to learn something here, Mike.
Yeah.
So we're going to say Mikey would say fold. Correct, Mike.
Oh, nice.
This is a clear folding situation. This close to the money, 2 large stacks rarely go for all their chips unless they both have big hands. All right, so this is our thought process.
Yeah.
The caller almost has to have pocket aces or at least ace king to make the call. But it's impossible to put a number on the exact possibility. But it's got to be close to 100% that one of the players has pocket aces or at least one ace in this situation. So that's what made me horrified too. Is but both of them probably are sporting aces, if not at least one of them.
Yeah.
All right, so fold that. That's a good one. Hopefully, I'm in that situation. I can say, hey, we did the quiz. Both got it right there. But where it says call, nobody folds pocket kings. That was also like, oh, what a demanding answer that is.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Next, Mike. You're in the same tournament. That's the last question.
Okay.
With the same betting situation. But you look down and see pocket aces. What should you do? Assume you won't be able to pay the rent if you miss the money.
Pay the rent?
Yeah, so you
now
need
my
this.
Bills are on the line?
Your bills are on the line. This isn't just a regular hand here, Mike. You can't pay your rent now at this tournament.
I would fold. I wouldn't even be in a tournament like this if I had to pay the rent. So I'd have to say fold.
Well, you say fold. All right, so A is fold, B is flip a coin, and C is call, never fold pocket aces. I would think I would have to call. I mean, the rent thing, it really is a caveat to the whole thing, obviously.
So if my rent was on the line and I'd like just hearing the last answer to the question, pocket aces, it says you should probably go with. So
we'll say call. We're taking, if the rent's the reason we get this wrong, I'll give it to you right, because that's tough. Now, what are you in the poker tournament? Your rent's on the line.
And if you got a chance to get your rent money back, you should say to yourself, I made a huge mistake. Let me just get this money back.
How is my rent money in this tournament pool? But we're going to call, because how can you fold pocket aces? You already put your rent on the line.
Yeah.
You know, if that's your rent, you got
desperate.
pocket aces. Yeah, you're
We got
desperate.
a desperate person
Call.
here.
Never fold pocket aces. Wrong. It was fold. If you need to pay rent, you shouldn't have entered the poker tournament. That's what we were saying.
Is that what they said?
But you have to fold in this situation. You're a clear favorite against two players when you have pocket aces, but you still won't win all the time. With the guaranteed spot in the money, if you keep folding, you can't call. This is just about the only type of situation when you should fold pocket ace pre-flop. So they're saying fold, but I don't know. I mean, we both knew the right answer, but it's like, what are you going to fold? You wouldn't fold pocket aces there in real life. Don't play with your rent money. We're not playing with the rent money here. So.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you a pass on that one. You extra credit, you got +1 on your quiz for now.
Okay, nice.
All right, we're almost there. You just need one more. Here we go. What would your answer to the last question be if you were more interested in winning the entire tournament than simply sneaking into the money? So I would say call. Right, we just talked. We're going to go. All right, call.
You gotta call.
Correct. Hey, all right. Look at this. Unbelievable. All right, call. Yeah, you call in this case. If you triple up, blah blah. We all know that. You have pocket aces. You call. All right. All right. So Mike, you got 7 out of 10. I'm going to give you 8 out of 10 in the poker quiz. You got 80%.
That's good. I'll take a B.
Yeah, no, that wasn't so bad. And I feel like I learned a little bit there. Get the bearings. It's all about shaking off the rust here, Mike. And you know what? Anyone can win a poker tournament on any given day.
Yep.
So. You know what? We'll see. And everyone come out, fargopoker.com. Before we jump into, where are we at here? Right about the 20-minute mark. Before we jump into our pigskin picks, Mike, let's talk about Fargo just a little bit from your end, because you're a real poker novice. Now, even we probably played poker together only a handful of times in our whole lives.
Yeah.
So you're coming back every year. What brings you back as somebody who, you don't buy in the poker tournaments in the middle of the year?
No, I love the gambling camaraderie and just getting together as a group, and I like that little suite that they offer with the snacks and things.
Oh, the snacks, the pretzels, the nuts,
nice. But I come back for the $5 craps on a Saturday night. So that's difficult to find at any casino in America is $5 craps on a Saturday night. So that's one big part. The thing is, I got to make it to 8 o'clock at night after usually out of the tournament at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. And then it's like, oh, I got to wait 6 hours.
Yeah, oh my God.
So it'll be dependent on my afternoon, I guess, of craps. I'll set aside at least $100 for the 8 o'clock. But.
Yeah, try and keep it.
So last year, if no one listened to the episode or missed the episode, I ended up losing in the poker tournament, and I had $75 left in my wallet, and turned it into $1,000 in an 8-hour day of playing, and it was one of the most amazing craps days of my life. I chipped away. I left several tables. It wasn't just a big bang type of win for me. It was actually, I needed the entire 8 hours to get the $1,000.
You put your work in.
I put my work in, and it was a blast the whole time. Hours of craps. I mean, taking breaks, being like, wow, I'm up 400 or 500. I was up about, I think, 600 when the 8 o'clock craps started. And I said, okay, I'll buy in with 2, so I definitely walk with 400. And that basically pays for my day, all my food, everything. And I'm even losing the poker tournament pays for that. So turn that 2 into another 400, and it was just I should have been playing more aggressive if I was, because there was so many hot shooters at that table.
Oh my God, no! It's like, I mean, we'll see if we can make the magic happen again, but that was unbelievable. It's one of those ones. As a gambler, you have those nights you never forget.
Yeah,
that's one of those nights you're never gonna forget.
Yeah, yep. I kicked myself. I probably could have walked out of there with between 12 to 1,500 for the whole day if I played more aggressive. But that was a heck of a table. I mean, just every shooter was hot.
Mikey, are you getting a room up there this year?
So I don't think so. I don't know. I might just drive home. Not sure. Because I have to actually work on the Sunday at 11:30. So
Oh, horrible.
Yeah.
Well, 11:30 is better than like 7, I guess.
Yeah,
so that's
not bad.
horrible. Yeah.
So I'm debating. But yeah, I love the tournament, and Tracy, who runs it, is really a great person. So it's always fun every year. Now I added another friend of mine, Joe, who's coming. So we're trying to build it up.
It's building.
keep it strong.
Chris from Art in the Game's coming. He's got a couple buddies. So we'll see, Mike. It's really getting fun. Uncle Ron's going to be there too this year again.
Oh, great! I love Ron.
Uncle Ron's a blast. We'll do some slot play after the. I'm excited. I haven't had a good casino trip in a little bit. You know? Like I've gone to the casino. Like I went to Niagara Falls. I stopped them when I was on one of the wrestling weekend tours in Pennsylvania, but I really haven't had like a nice, relaxing, long casino trip where I say, all right, I'm here all day and night. I could sit and watch the sunrise if I want to, and then go home and sleep all day. Well, not you. I'm sorry, not to rub it in.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But you know, I'm very excited for a full day of running wild.
So I didn't tell you, but I'm actually gonna be like a bachelor on this trip because Sonia.
Really?
Yeah, Sonia's Wendy's is sending her to the Dominican that week.
Whoa!
Yeah.
All right, so Mike, you get the room, baby.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I want to spend the money on the room yet or not.
True. Well,
But yeah, so she's away, and then the babysitter is staying at Joe's house up in Massachusetts because I have to work on the Sunday, so I'm picking her up Sunday night. So the baby will be up in Mass from Wednesday to Sunday.
look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're looking Bachelor Mike.
Yeah, for a few days.
Oh, wow,
The
look
wife
at that.
will be in the Dominican.
Well, we'll
I told,
see,
I
like,
told her,
what-
watch out for the room bars.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Like
Oh my
killing
God, I
people
forgot
down
about
there.
that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
great.
God, no wonder why. Oh yeah, they got a good deal on it for everybody.
Great deal. Probably the same hotel under controversy. They got 'em.
Yeah, right. They got it real cheap for everyone. All right. Well, on the brighter side of the news, Mike. All right. Well, so that's Fargo Poker. Everyone, remember, head over to fargopoker.com. You can sign up till October 13th. And if you're late, you could send me an email, cousinvito@gmail.com. I'll try to see what we could do. And very least, you come out, you hang out, and mention Vito19 when you sign up because that gets you 50% off. It's the $15 annual fee that helps pay for the cost of the little hospitality suite with some nice scotch up there, Mike. Some pretzels with the peanut butter. Was that weird? I was telling Vinny Chens or somebody the stories like me and Mike were like 2 peanut butter barrels.
Oh my God,
That
I
was
love
brutal.
those.
Oh, man.
I can't wait for that room again. That was so. It's a great little break spot. I really appreciate Tracy doing that.
No, it's very cool. So hopefully, we see everyone out there. And if not, Mike, I'd like to have you back after Fargo. Maybe we could do a little Fargo Poker rewind, and then we'll really get into Springfield.
Yeah, definitely. Let's
All right.
do it.
Perfect. So we're going to jump into some Pigskin Pick'em, Mikey, and then we're going to head right into some talk about Thanks Gambling and the Cousin Vito birthday bash. I have a little bit more news. It's working out. We're getting there. So I'm hoping in a week or two we'll have everything ironed out, but I have some times for everyone so they can, make plans if they want to be there.
Sounds
All
good.
right. So here we go. We're going to get into a little Pigskin Pick'em.
Cousin Vito's Pigskin Picks.
That's right, Mikey. It's good to have you back for another Pigskin Pick'em here. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. And since we're recording this on a Saturday, some people this week already got their win in. You can bet on that, Mike. Pick the Patriots. Vegas Addict, pick the Patriots. Canadian Dave, pick the Patriots. We got a lot of people that picked the Patriots, Mike, and we didn't pick anyone yet.
I know. After my loss, I see it, and I'm just not paying as great attention as I should, I guess.
Yeah, no, because we made a big mistake. We could have went with the Patriots. I think I picked the Patriots already, but normally picking the Patriots would have been a great pick.
Yeah.
So we're going to head quickly into this Pigskin. Well, before I get into the Pigskin Pick'em, Mike, I've been doing another little pool, Mike.
Oh, yeah?
I talked about it a little last week. I've been doing a podcast superiority pool with me, the 7 Out podcast, Due for a Win Atlantic City podcast, The Better Life. You can bet on that. The Vegas Confessions podcast, and the Vegas Fanboy, or the Travel Fanboy, I guess we call it. Artist formerly known as Vegas
That's
Fanboy.
a lot, yeah.
So, Mike, as of this week, I am in first place.
Wow, good for you.
Tied for most points with the 7 Out podcast, and tied for best record with Due for a Win, Mike.
Wow, that's awesome.
Who would have thought? And now I'm thinking, all these years of being an Italian guy in a football-loving family, it's paying off, Mike.
Yeah,
Maybe there is something. Maybe there's something behind all this.
could be.
I haven't made my picks for this week, Mike, but I just want to keep you posted in this. And, when you go to church or something, root me on. Think you'd help me out here.
Nice.
You know, I don't get to go much. All right, so we're gonna move on to our Eliminator Challenge here, Mike. So I believe we only have about 23. We have under 25 people left in this thing.
Okay.
And once we get really close to the end, the winner's gonna get $80-something bucks, unless you're a $1 Patreon subscriber. Then you're probably gonna get $160-something bucks. And then if you're a $3 subscriber, I'm gonna triple that 80, so you're gonna get $240-something bucks. But we'll see. I didn't do the count yet. I figure it's all set in stone on ESPN.
Wow.
You know, I like procrastinating. So we're going to jump into our picks as usual. We're going to highlight the top 3 favorite picks of the week, and we're going to see if we can make any of those. So, Mike, number 1, the most popular pick of the week is Cincinnati going into Baltimore. Baltimore has looked a little sloppy. Lamar Jackson, hey, you know, I don't know about that accuracy. I don't know if the first few weeks of the season really are going to dictate what happens for the rest of the season for him.
Yeah.
But the Bengals seem like they could be beaten, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, you're scared about something like the phenomenon of the Washington quarterback. What was his name? The one that was a big success in his rookie season, and then he flopped in the remaining.
I don't know. What decade are we talking about? Are we talking about something recent?
5 to 7 years ago.
5 to 7 years ago. I don't know, Mike. You got me. You stumped me. We'll never know, I guess.
Well, regardless of that, whoever might understand what I'm trying to say. You know, but I think he's a phenomenal athlete. I'm not taking anything from him, but yeah, you're right.
You're saying RG3.
RG3, that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
RG3 comparison. Okay,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
RG3 might have been a backup there, too. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought he started in Washington.
No, he did, but I'm saying I think he might be backing up in Baltimore, actually.
Oh, all right.
But we'll see. I could be wrong about that,
that's
too.
nice.
We're totally unprepared. The next most favorite pick, Mike, it's too late. It was the Patriots destroying the Giants. It ended up happening. Patriots won. Probably should have used my Patriot pick this week, a nice easy one, but I didn't, so now I got to pay the price. I already went out, but it doesn't matter. We have Detroit heading into Green Bay. Green Bay's getting 13% of the picks, Mike, but I don't even feel good about that one.
I don't either. The one I feel strongly about is that Cowboys-Jets.
Cowboys heading into New York to play the Jets. Unfortunately, I picked the Cowboys week 3, so I'm dead in the water here, Mike.
Well, I took the Cowboys for this week, so that's my pick. I feel like they had a rocky game last week against Green Bay, but they really hung in there. I think they're going to have a strong comeback.
All right.
And by no means am I a Cowboys fan.
No, I mean, we know that. We do know that. So I can't really make any of these choices here. I'm going to have to go off the grid, Mike. And what I'm doing is, I don't know if this is not normally what I would do. I normally wouldn't take a road team. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
And I definitely, Matt Ryan's great. Basically, the Atlanta Falcons are heading into Arizona.
Okay.
David Johnson's back has been bothering him. Will he play? We're Saturday. I don't know for sure. Christian Kirk, one of their receivers. They have other receivers, but Christian Kirk hasn't been feeling well. He's had I think he has a quad issue, some sort of lower extremity problem. He's probably not going to play. And the Atlanta Falcons at 1-4, they need a victory, and the Cardinals' defense hasn't been that great. So I'm going to go with the Falcons on the road. I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons blow it because Matt Ryan loves throwing a bunch of interceptions, but it also could work out that he throws for 400 yards and a few touchdowns against these Cardinals. So I'm locking in the Falcons on the road against the Cardinals. I already lost one game, Mike, but that's what I'm going with.
All right, it's fair enough. David Johnson, he's had a career filled with injuries, huh?
Yeah, well, he had the injury last year. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But he may play. But even if he does, he's probably going to share the load. The backup Chase Edmonds doesn't look bad either. So we'll see. Who knows? But I'm doing it. It's the best thing I could do. They don't have a win, and the Falcons really need a win, or they're basically out of this thing if they go to 1-5. So. Yeah. All right, that's our pigskin pick 'em, Mike. We're going to jump out of that, and are you ready to talk about a little Springfield, a little art in the game?
Yeah, let's talk.
All right. That's right, Mike. Coming up on Saturday, November 9th, is Thanks Gambling.
Oh, boy.
It's a big bash at MGM Springfield, Mike. Our pal Chris from Art in the Game has put a lot of work into this. He's a big Springfield guy, and we're going to go up there, and we're going to party, Mike.
Yeah.
It starts at 1 p.m. I'll read the little press release here. How's that sound for you? Because we haven't really talked about this. I think I just sent you like a message on Facebook and was like, hey, this event. And I haven't really talked to you about it. So we're going to read a little. I'm going to paraphrase the press release here we have for it.
Yep.
So join the fun at the first official group casino meetup at MGM Springfield. So We're making record books here, Mike.
Very cool.
Thanks Gambling, it's called. It'll will be a date filled with benefits, community gambling, private VIP parties, and amazing prizes. Thanks Gambling is hosted by Chris DeMoro of the Art in the Game podcast and Cousin Vito of Cousin Vito's Casino podcast. So that's me. So I'm a co-host here, Mike.
Yes, you are. Okay, all right. You're co-hosting an event.
So not bad. The check-in's about 1 p.m. So, you can still go out and party Friday night if you want and get there for 1 p.m. You could go. You can do what you want. You're in Springfield. You could go to, they have the recreational pots legal, Mike. You could go to the dispensary. There's all sorts of stuff to do up there if you wanted to.
Yeah, not that I do that type of thing.
No,
sure.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's Massachusetts. It's a new state for us.
Yeah, got it.
So you head on up to there. The check-in begins at 1 p.m. We have a red carpet VIP tier match at the at Tap Bowling. So we got a bowling alley, Mike. I don't know if we're going to do some bowling bets. I don't know what we're going to do down there, but I'm a horrible bowler, so real bad. Like, it's almost like I must have something wrong on my wrist when I do it.
I can usually at least hit 100. That's where I am.
I'm bad. I'm like a little kid in the gutter. It's weird. The only thing I do know is I watch a lot of America's Funniest Home Videos, and I see everyone slip and fall on the alleys because they're so waxed or graced or whatever.
Yeah.
So I know not to step past the line or you're going to fall right on your ass. So I won't make
You also watched a lot of Kingpin, so maybe you picked up some tips in there.
The Kingpin helps. Sure. When I win, I'll do a dedication. All right, and the event's going to conclude at a surprise location with the competition prizes. So there's more about these competition prizes. I don't have all the details on that yet, Mike. But together, we are going to make luck happen, and we're also going to have a high-limit slot pull. $100 a person, Mike. We're going to be in their high-limit slot lounge area. So there's a bunch of different machines to choose from in there, and you know how it works. It's pretty exciting to pull the lever on that $100 pull.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm obviously going to be involved. I'm probably sure you'll be involved at least as part of a share. My mom's coming up, Mike. My mother got a room.
Oh, nice.
So she'll be up there. She's going to be a part of the $100 slot pull. So we'll have some fun there. We're going to really try to fill it up. Hopefully we break 50 people. Who knows? We break 100. It'll be the biggest high-limit slot pull in Massachusetts history, Mike.
Wow.
So if you're from the area and you're thinking of swinging up, I implore you to come on out. It's basically just, we have some lunch, some cocktails, we play all day, and we're going to try and maybe get a little lucky. So you can head to the website, artinthegame.net. There's a Thanks Gambling link, and I believe if you go to the thanksgambling.com, you could also lead you to this page here. We have a room rate. So there's a $180 room rate for a Saturday night at MGM Springfield for the event, so you have to click the link on the page to get there, but you could book it. I booked mine already. It comes out to like $2-something. But if you're a player, I'm sure they'll comp you the room if you play. So
there you go.
And this is a private event, though, Mike. I want to make this clear, everyone. This is a private event. The attendees must be members of the Art in the Game MGM Springfield closed group on Facebook. So if you're not in that yet, I'll send you a link. Or you have to be a direct invitation from one of the hosts. So I guess I'm direct invitation, yeah. But we'll get we'll make sure we got everything hooked up, though, so we can go to the thing. Oh, yeah, you're here. You're good. Cousin Mikey's good.
Sounds good.
And that's the information we have now. But stay tuned. You go to the Facebook group. There's going to be more information. And we'll have all the details ironed out. I was just texting with Chris yesterday, Mike. So there's some more lunch details ironed out. We're getting everything. You know how casinos are. Oh, yeah. As it gets closer, they hammer everything out. It's hard to do anything way in advance, unless you're like Britney Spears and you have a residency coming up or something,
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, so we got 4 months of this concert going on.
Understood.
So, everyone, let me know. Contact me, cousinvito@gmail.com with any questions. You can visit the website, www.cousinvitoscasino.com. You can makeluckhappen.com. And hit me up. I'm on Twitter, @Vito's Casino. Mikey's on there, @Mikey, the number 9, the letter S, right? You're still on there?
Yes. Oh, yeah, still on there.
He's still lurking around on there.
Yeah.
And, Mike, I think we got a show out of this today. I think we had a good time. It was nice to have you back. We have a nice...
Thank you.
I know. We got to get it so you have your studio at a house where you could just sit and record with the headphones on.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's what we got to do.
That'd save me an hour of travel time.
It's a brutal ride. And there's really no... our houses aren't that... air miles aren't that far apart. It's just the way to get to them is a big pain.
Yeah. There's no direct road.
There's no direct way between the two. If I could just go straight line through the air or a straight road to his house, it'd be quick. It's all these turns we got to take.
Yes.
So hopefully we get that set up for you, Mike. And hopefully you have some good luck. Fargo Poker coming up.
Thank you.
MGM Springfield coming up. And you did great on the quiz, Mike. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
And hey, that Daniel Jones looks okay.
Daniel, yeah, I'm excited for the future.
You know, Mitch Trubisky looks like he stinks, though. Oh, my God. Have you watched any Bears games, Mike?
I haven't had a chance.
Trubisky, oh, my. It's like Rex Grossman 2.0 here.
Yeah.
It's brutal. It honestly, it mimics a lot of the days with Lovie Smith. The defense was lights out, played great.
Yeah.
And then the offense, even with any weapon, even though back then they didn't really have a lot of weapons, but now they have all these players they signed, and they still stink. It's horrible. You feel bad for the day. You feel bad for Khalil Mack.
I tell you who I'm excited about is the 49ers.
49ers,
I don't know if you saw that Monday night game against the Browns. That defense looks dominant.
Niners look good. I got Jimmy G and Kittle in a dynasty league I'm in, so
wow.
I need them to be good for their whole career. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think that Bosa, he looked like a monster.
Yeah.
Man. He was killing guys.
Yeah, the Bosa brothers.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
I fear the day when they could go play with each other somewhere.
Yeah.
Imagine that. But the Bosa's contract up. He wants one of them. They join each other. Each side, it's a Bosa running you down.
Yep. Well, congrats to Niners fans because you might have another dynasty there.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, Jimmy G. We'll see how he can do. All right, Mike. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's all this talk about going to the casino. I don't know if it's the fact I haven't gone and I'm salivating even thinking about it. I don't know if it's the fact I haven't had one of Bobby's burgers in a while, or I haven't had that Mohegan Sun buffet. I don't know if it's that I'm going to MGM Springfield for the first time, and Mike, I'm signing up for MGM for the first time, so I'm going to try to play my buns off on the 9th.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's everyone out there in the podcast lands, but I got a funny feeling, Mike, that between me, you, and everybody at Fargo, that together we're going to make luck happen.